Hello, my darlings. Today I'm going to finish setting up the month of February. So light a candle, grab a cup of tea, and come journal with me, and let's get to it. Alright, so I'm continuing with my rose theme. For this week, I am going to continue painting those roses and wispy leaves, but I'm also adding a heart-shaped wreath in the center at the bottom. This is the week of the 8th through the 14th, so I thought with Valentine's Day falling on this week, a heart-shaped wreath would be kind of sweet and appropriate for this. Now I'm taking the fine tip of my Tombow marker in 723 and I'm just creating boxes for my planning space for this week. And now taking the fine tip of this graphics aqua pen in light gray, I'm just going to be creating a space for my meal prep for this week. And here is where I make some mistakes. Some of the pink from the Tombow marker was left on my ruler and that kind of rubbed off onto my gray, so I had to use some whiteout to try to fix that. It's not the best fix, but it works, and mistakes happen. We just got to move on. Now I'm just taking that same pink Tombow marker and writing in the days of the week. I wish I had done them a little bit bigger, but I make them work in the end. Taking the days of the week stickers from the kit, I'm just placing them on top, which you'll see why I wanted to make them a little bit bigger, but I do manage to fix it in the end. It works. Throughout this video, you'll see this meal prep area make quite a few changes. I had trouble deciding what I wanted to use for the header of that, but I'm pretty happy with what I ended up with. Now I'm taking my Signo white gel pen and writing February on one of the large headers from the kit. And now I'm taking a graphics fine liner in 0.8 and writing the week, which is the 5th week of the year. And on the other side, I'm just writing the 8th through the 14th and placing that up top on the right hand side. To finish off this week, I'm just taking one of the weekend stickers from the kit and placing it between Saturday and Sunday. Moving on to the next week, I am taking my gouache paint and continuing the rose in a mason jar illustration that I did for my cover pages at the beginning of the month. I wanted to try to tie that in. The only difference is instead of doing 3 roses, I opted to just do 1, and I think it turned out pretty good. Now I'm just taking some more of the days of the week stickers from the kit and placing them on either side of this 2-page setup. Then I place the date dots on the opposite side of the days of the week. Now in the left-hand corner, I'm just making a space for my meal prep for that week. I decided to use one of the deco stickers from the kit, and I had to remove one of the date dots and place it just a little bit higher for that to fit. Now I'm going to be using one of the ribbon headers from the kit and placing it above the mason jar with February and week 6 written on it. I placed the sticker on the right hand side and then folded it in the middle to create a crease to make it easier to close my notebook. Moving on to the last week for this month, I am doing a layout that is very similar to the first week that we did. I'm just creating boxes with a gray mild liner. And for this week, to make it simple, I opted to not do a gouache illustration painting and just decided to use stickers that were included with the kit. I did use gouache to color in the box for the meal prep section, but that's the only place where I used the gouache. Using the pink Days of the Week stickers from the kit, I just placed them in the middle of each box. Then I place the date dots on the left-hand corner of each box. Then I will be placing the washi included in the kit on the bottom and top of this layout. I did use 2 kits for this setup, but I give myself the oops cuts, so there may be some imperfections on these stickers in this video. Now I'm writing in meal prep on that pink area I painted in, and I was at a weird angle trying to write that in, so it didn't turn out the best. Now I'm using one of the headers and just trying to figure out the best placement for that, and I chose to put it on the left-hand side at the bottom. For this last spread, I'm going to be setting up trackers for my son. He has some sensory processing issues and also severe insomnia. and he started occupational therapy this month, so I wanted to keep track of his tics and try to see how this therapy is helping him. I also wanted to track his sleep to kind of see how many times he gets up in the night throughout the month and how many times he sleeps through the night, so I can go back later on and see if it's gotten worse or if he's gotten any better with it. I also made a notes section for myself so that I can write down any things that I notice or any observations that I have seen for his next visits with his therapist, so I can let them know. Now I'm all set up for February, so here's the final flip through. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much. Until next time.